Hi, welcome to your weekly Oracle card reading for the week of June 5th through to the 12th. And right now it's Sunday and it's June the 4th. And I was noticing on my calendar that Venus, the planet Venus, which rules our house of love and of romance, has moved today from Gemini to Cancer. And we are going to start to experience that transition in terms of our relationships and how we feel about how we need to show up in our relationships. So if you are experiencing that or you're noticing that because you're intuitive, please know that you're not alone. So I had to look it up. What does the Venus in the Cancer position mean? Because my Venus is in Taurus. And it's a little bit different than Cancer, although they're both feminine signs. So I looked it up, and this is what I found out. It's really interesting that the Venus in Cancer is a very sentimental love position. So, but it's also an insecure position. So you're going to feel like being at home, because as we know that Cancer is a very domestic female sign. I have my moon in Cancer, which is more about my subconscious. Moon is more subconscious than Venus, which is love. But so it's that I can connect to that wanting to be at home. But no matter how wild and adventurous that you think you are, for the next few weeks, you're going to feel more, in the case of love, being closer to your own family and to other people's families. It's going to be so important. And so also romantically, you're going to be a little bit dreamy because Cancer is a little bit more dreamy and cozy. But the angels say this might be a little hard to find in a partner or to maintain within yourself. So you're going to have that inclination, which might represent your own childhood longing. So you know that. But basically the essence of what I'm gathering today on Sunday for the week is we have the influence of feminine planets at work. So we have Venus in Cancer, but according to new astrology, we have a bunch of constellations. The sun is still in Taurus. So we have these two feminine planets at work, but yet we have the full moon in Sagittarius coming up this Friday. Oh my God, if there was ever two planets that were more incompatible, they would be Cancer and Taurus and Sagg. Because Sagg is this freedom-loving, very masculine, kind of a little low-key playa energy there. And then you've got Cancer that's like warm and wants to be at home and with family, and Taurus, which is like the love goddess and sensuality and romance and deep love and soulmates. And then you've got Sagittarius like, oh, I want my freedom and oh, I need to be independent. So sound familiar? So there's this conflict right now, the angels say, energetically. And there's a sense of moving into freedom. Now, of course, I'm not silly. All signs do like their freedom. Even Taurus and Cancer, they're like, want to be independent, but not so much as that moon and Sag. So we're all feeling that freedom. Now, the angels say that it's not just in romantic relationships that we want our freedom and independence. It's in our careers too. So let's say, you want to be in alignment with your purpose and you're trying to kind of go with the energy that you're being told, but then you have your own ideas. Archangel Michael saying that we're going to feel a pull there as well this week. And I did get a request today to talk about staying in our power as individuals and maintaining our integrity. So I think that that's such an appropriate question, because how do we do that? How do we stay in our power as individuals and yet dance with life and dance with our relationships that are part of that life and maintain our sense of self and not lose ourselves, which is so many people's fears, I understand. So the conflict right now, just to recap, is the sun, which is our sense, represents our sense of self, is in Taurus, which is feminine and the love goddess and very earthy and very stable, mixed with the moon, because there's the sun and the moon. The moon represents our unconscious needs, the kind of nurturing that we desire, which is in Sagg. It's very masculine and it wants our freedom. So how many of you are struggling with the current energy right now? Do you feel that sense of push and pull? Well, I'm going to answer that for you today. I'm Julie Robinson, and I'm a 4th generation psychic. So my great grandmother was a psychic. My parents have psychic abilities. My nana was psychic. And in my experience of working with angels for the past 9 years, I know they can really help us to balance out all of these energies that we're dealing with right now. So I'm going to work with Archangel Michael and Archangel Haniel for this weekly oracle card reading. Archangel Michael more to help us with the energy of fear and to help us to deal and balance with these fears that are real right now. And I'm also told to work with the Goddess Oracle cards to connect with Haniel energy and that Goddess energy to balance all the feminine signs at play. So let's take a look at the beginning and middle of the week messages from Archangel Michael to help us deal with the masculine and to deal with the fear and freedom, but not too much freedom. Gotta keep it PG-13 over here. Okay. So the beginning of the week, I'm using Archangel Michael Oracle cards. These are by Doreen Virtue. She has a beautiful energy and is probably the only female author that I will work with for angel energy because her vibration is very, very high. At the beginning of the week, look at this message. Make a commitment. Oh my God. I could feel like all the masculine energy freaking out right now. But don't worry, let's read the card and tune in as well psychically to what he's saying. The prayer says, Archangel Michael, as the angel of courage and confidence, I call upon you to lend me your strength. Sorry, I get a kick out of that. Allow me to commit myself, my life, and my divine purpose. So, and then the card says, please clearly guide me so I can fully open my heart to every experience. So if you are struggling right now, as we just talked about, wanting that freedom, the message is very clear at the beginning of the week. Ask Archangel Michael to help you make a commitment. So if you're feeling, let's say, pulled in a certain direction career-wise, and you're having a hard time committing, Archangel Michael can help you to fully open your heart to that commitment. We all have commitments that we want to make, but we don't want to make them because we don't want to lose our sense of self. But we do have to be open to trying new things. And this card is such a validation, Michael, saying that you can do that. You can still commit and keep your sense of freedom if you call upon me and help me. So that's your message at the beginning of the week. And then in the middle of the week, be gentle with yourself. Oh God. Yes, thank you. Sometimes we're so hard on ourselves. We make one mistake and then we want to live condemned and guilty and feel so terrible because we messed up. God and the angels don't feel that way about us. In fact, they erase our mistakes and forget about them. Meanwhile, you're just hanging on and feeling anxious and guilty and condemned. The angels don't want us to live like that. Archangel Michael's saying, be gentle with yourself. Here's the prayer on the card, Doreen Virtue channeled. Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me to know that I deserve this compassion, and I release any feelings of guilt to you so that I may experience lasting inner peace. We get the most out of ourselves, the angels are guiding me to say, and this is Haniel chiming in with Michael, that we get the most out of ourselves when we're gentle with ourselves. We're not beating ourselves up and expecting perfection. We're not perfect. We're not here to be perfect. We are here to be whole and complete. Okay, I almost dropped the cards. They just spread out, but it's still the same order. So let's go to the end of the week. Ooh, this is interesting. Energy healing work. Makes perfect sense. The angels just showed me a picture of the full moon and how we bathe in that moonlight energy. It heals our subconscious. Lots of fears are coming to the surface, as they do when you get into alignment with your purpose in life. Whenever you're getting ready to get into a relationship that's right for you, everything that needs to be healed comes to the surface. I say that all the time in my angel counseling appointments. When you get ready to align with purpose, align with your soulmate, to give birth to that new baby, whatever it might be, everything that is scary and dark comes to the surface like Halloween. And no, that's not why I wore orange today. Or is it? But that's what happens. You're not crazy. You are not a terrible person. It's just that we all have fears. We all have insecurities. Let them come up, accept that they're there, deal with them. Obviously, don't, get too carried away, but we all make mistakes. Accept it. Ask God and the angels for forgiveness. Know that you're forgiven and move forward. Thank God I did not make a career out of singing. I know you're thinking. But why did Michael say energy healing work? So I did mention bathing in the full moon. Now, with fear, with insecurity coming to the surface, with feeling like I want to do this, but I'm scared, that's when we need to clear with Archangel Michael. And it's okay to ask him for help, whether you're male or female. He loves to help you. The prayer is basically, thank you for sending me energy healing, or healing energy to me for my own blessings and to those around me. And, I started to do this yesterday, started sending Reiki energy and healing energy because it just makes us feel better and it harmonizes energy. It says, thank you for connecting me with loving, high integrity healers and teachers of energy healing modalities. So maybe your fear is bringing a lot of old issues to the surface, and because it's a full moon on Friday, it's all coming to a pinnacle, to a climax by Friday. It might be a good time to get a Reiki healing session. Go to a high integrity teacher or healer. Maybe you need a clearing. I do Reiki and energy healing, but I'm booking 2 to 3 weeks in advance. So if you need it this week, maybe, try somebody else or book me later. But get the energy clearing that you need. Now, we're going to do a healing right now for everybody. You don't have to book this. It's free. I'm going to do it right now. We're going to call in Archangel Michael and Raphael and Haniel, the 3 overseer archangels. And we're going to ask them, please clear me of my fear. So they're beautiful angels surrounding us. 1, 2, 3. Could feel the beautiful white light. I could see the white light. Everyone take a deep breath in and receive. Okay, when you breathe and you invite the angels in, they're going to lift the energy of fear from your aura, from your chakras. And that also clears it from the mind and the emotions. And now we're going to ask them one more time to please vacuum me on high speed. So try it one more time. Breathe in. Michael's coming out of this golden net and he's scooping all the fear, right? Scooping it away. And now, Michael, thank you that you're filling me with beautiful diamond angel sparkle gel and filling me with love and light. Amen. Okay, let's take one card from the Goddess Oracle deck. This was like one of my first decks, also by Doreen Virtue. Such awesome energy. It's like having a group of girlfriends. But I am told that we will receive messages from Haniel. Okay, so let's pull at the top. Oh. Interesting. This card says Iseult, undying love. The message on the card says the love that you have shared is eternal regardless of the situation. So this is really a message that whatever's going on the surface right now, that the love is still ever present. So, people freak out. It happens. Know that the love is still there. Okay. That's a beautiful message. And the other message is golden opportunity, and they're tying them together. This is a golden opportunity to learn a lesson. Okay, so don't be afraid of it. And if you get scared, ask Archangel Michael to clear you like we just did. And the last message is, I love this card, Pele, divine passion. And it says, be honest with yourself. What's your heart's true desire? Sometimes we feel a passion for someone or for something, and it kind of scares us a little bit. Ask yourself, what do I really desire, and focus on that. I know from manifesting miracles in my own life that whatever you focus on grows. So hold the intention of what it is that you want and not what you don't want. And just remember that you are supplied for all of your needs for today and tomorrow. And Archangel Michael saying that some of you watching right now do have fears around money and around feeling enough. You are supplied for with ideas and abundance, and all the money that you need is going to come to you. That could be a huge factor in relationships for both genders. So know that your angels support you, the goddesses support you, the full moon supports you in your healing work right now. Everything is as it needs to be. There's love in the air that is undying, and energy work is available for all of you. If you call on Archangels Michael and Haniel, they will clear you and make you feel beautiful and amazing again. Okay, the Angel Heart Talk Show returns tomorrow, Monday, June the 5th on Blog Talk Radio at 1 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. And to book your private angel reading with me, please visit me at the juliespiritualhealer.com website. Love you and love and light. Bye.